know, along with Roosevelt Cottage, the Roosevelt Campobello International Park has preserved 4 other historic cottages for you to visit when you join us here at the park. And one of them is beautiful Prince Cottage, Johnston Cottage, Wells Schober Cottage, and of course, Hubbard Cottage. Now the Hubbards, contemporaries of the Roosevelts, were very interesting people. Let's find out some more with Dee Kosh.
Hi, my name is Dee Kosh. I want to share with you one of my favorite spots here at Roosevelt Campobello International Park. This is the Hubbard Cottage, or as I like to call it, the Fancy Nancy House. It was built in 1891 by Gorham and Sarah Hubbard. They were from Boston. Gorham was a wealthy real estate developer and his wife Sarah was a concert pianist. One of the things I love about this house is that they designed it themselves. They put a lot of their own style and personality into it. It is a Queen Anne Revival style in architecture and no expense was spared. A lot of attention was brought to this cottage when it was being built. The Eastport Sentinel across the bay wrote a wealthy article about it and said that it was a structure of imposing aspect. The house is full of hardwoods, French doors, cross gables, arches, and a grand winding staircase, and 8 elegantly carved mantel fireplaces. Gorham Hubbard reserved the front room for his master's den, and that still houses his original billiards table, complete with a scoring mechanism. Sarah Hubbard designed the parlor in a very theatrical style. Arched doorways, silk drapes, and an alcove for her Blüthner piano. The cottage was designed for entertaining. They held many a billiards tournament, tennis matches, concerts, and dancing on the wide verandas. And then there is the wow window. I promise you will never forget this window. People come back here years later and they won't remember a lick about the Roosevelts or the Hubbards, but they will remember this window. It is just spectacular. It is 9 feet wide, 6 feet tall, and offers some of the best views of Friars Bay. It's a little clearer and a little magnified, so the views are just incredible and change every few minutes. One of the first things that struck me when I walked into Hubbard Cottage was the 8 elegantly carved mantelpieces. Yes, I did say 8 of them. It took 10 years for the park to restore these mantelpieces. But my favorite thing, one day I was here working and I got to watch a storm come across Passamaquoddy Bay. The clouds and the rain just came across the bay, and it was really reminiscent of some of the storms I loved watching in New Jersey. So please, next time you're at the park, come and visit the Hubbard Cottage.